Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for April. I am late and I apologize. My schedule has changed again. So, yeah, I was hoping to get these readings out like a week ago, but, you know, unfortunately, I am behind. So here I am. So I apologize about that, but I'm here. Better late than never, some people say. So, alright. Make sure I got everything set up here. Alright, so I'm going to do an oracle reading for you from the Messages from Your Fairies Oracle deck. I am then going to do a tarot reading using the Oceanic tarot. And then I will use the Kipper deck to clarify that. And then at the end, I'm going to answer a question for you. Okay? So, all the decks have been pre-shuffled. I do not read reversals in this deck, or that deck, or this deck. So, let's see. Here we go. Okay, so Scorpio, you are challenged this month by your love life. Whatever you have going on in your love life, it's affecting you in the month of April. So, I don't know what's going on in it. It will probably come out whenever I do the Oceanic tarot, whatever that, you know, messages come through there. So, you could be somewhat closed off or shut down this month, and you're needing to open up. So your love life is affecting you on this level. So here, smack dab in the center, we have ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Now, being a water sign, being a Scorpio, you and Cancer, you know, you guys are in shells. So it's like, you know, I feel as though you guys are more, you can shut down and be more reserved, more inside and stay inside. It's like your protection is to kind of go within and stay shut down and stay in, whereas this month you need to get more outside of yourself and express yourself. Now, how can you express yourself? You know, for me, this is easy. I mean, this is a piece of cake for me, because I'm a Pisces. I'm a water sign too, like you, and I express myself through the way I wear my hair, the way I dress, my clothes, like my pocketbook, accessories, exactly like how this lady here is. Okay, so you need to start expressing yourself, your individuality, through how you carry yourself, how you dress. You know, it's April, it's spring now, so I just bought myself a new pair of sunglasses. You know, it coordinates with my pocketbook that I just broke out. I haven't carried this or used this pocketbook in a few years. So, you know, they coordinate. And then, you know, I'm, as we speak, putting my winter clothes away and breaking out my spring and summer clothes. So, you know, it's like getting rid of what you don't wear anymore or haven't worn in a while. And putting, you know, clothes in that you do wear or are going to wear, for, you know, embracing a new wardrobe even, okay? Change it up a little bit. So even in this expression of your individuality, now we'll say this. let me just also say this, because now I feel like the dynamic's somewhat changing. But, too, I'm also getting flooded with messages here, so just bear with me. You could have already have been doing this. You could have started doing this actually a month ago. Hold on just a second. Yeah, okay. So, like, you could already have been started doing this. You know, I never knew that that was right there. But anyways, okay, I'm just looking in this card. So, you could have started doing this a month ago already, like changing your look, or maybe you could have gotten your hair cut, or you changed something about your hair. You could have started, you could have also hit a milestone within your age, you know, in Scorpio season, your last birthday. So it could have been that you turned 40, or you turned like 45, or you turned 50, or you turned 35, or you turned 30. You could have hit like one of those age markers where it's like you feel like you've had to, because of this milestone or this age marker, it's like you've matured in age, you've elevated in your age bracket, so now it's time to like, you know, like you can dress a certain way in your 20s, but then when you become like 40, like especially for me, it's like, you know, shit I wore in my 20s, I wouldn't wear that anymore. You know, kind of like that. So it's almost like you've done a level up like that, where it's like, you know, your wardrobe has now changed, how you wear your hair has changed, how you carry yourself has changed. Now, you are now expressing yourself through this, which is great, okay, because it's allowing your true self to shine, because you are an awesome individual. And with this, somehow, it's almost like, I don't know if you are not getting, and then we've got this song over here playing. You could be in some type of relationship with someone, but it's like they are what you want, but it's like you're not getting what you want from the relationship. Maybe that's what's going on here. Okay? And maybe this expression, this newfound expression you have, the way you've changed, you know, and you could have changed your lifestyle even. Okay? So whatever this change that you've done here within this card, you know, this expression with it, your clothes, the way you wear your hair, that thing right there, it's opened you up in a way to where your love life, that's affecting your love life. Okay, it's affecting like the things that you want within a partner. If you're with someone, it's almost like you aren't getting what you want out of the relationship. So you need to ask and tell this person what it is that you want. Or you need to tell the universe what it is that you want. Because if you're not going to get it from this person, then you can at least tell the universe so that they can bring you what you want in someone else. So if you're not with someone and you're single, then this is just saying that it's affecting your heart chakra, your heart space, how you love. Especially if you are desiring and wanting love within a person and you're single, you haven't quite met someone yet, then you need to tell the universe what you want so that they can bring it to you. Now, the first part of April, and in the past, there was a trip or something you went on. That trip changed you in some way, shape, or form. It brought about some type of change and growth. So that the middle of the month, you're seeing a shift in your career, which is going to be positive, new, and successful. So whatever this change is that it's brought in, and this is all boiling down to you making these changes within yourself. You making these changes within yourself brought about this change of the things that you want from people and what you want from life, what you want from the universe. So this, by you tweaking these things within yourself, that's created a huge change within your life. So you've got a new changes in your career, which are going to be, you know, on the up and up. So there's an elevation in your career. The end of the month, because you've learned all this, at the end of the month, you're going to see that people are going to be curious about you and the changes you've been through. Like, they're going to be, you could find yourself in situations with people just in conversation where it's like now you find yourself lending your own advice, what you've been through, what you've done, the things that worked for you. You're going to be extending that to other people. People are going to be listening, like either in earshot, because look at all these little rabbits around her. They've all come in because they're curious, you know. So it's like you're going to have people around you that are curious. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, there is a lot of healing. You've got emotional healing, you've got healing, healed, and healer. So you've got a lot of, as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Healing energy surrounds you and this situation. So maybe something happened in February and March that was heartbreaking for you, and so you've already started the healing process from that. It almost seems like you've already healed from that. You know, I said something here about, you know, your birthday in this past Scorpio season. I feel like something significant happened for you during that time period, because here we have the birthday card again. So a significant birthday holds the answer to your question. So something went down in that during your birthday that somewhat changed you in a way, but it's changed you in a great way. Okay, you've got the power, and there's something here that you need to give birth to, whether that's a child or we've got business venture over here. So a side hustle or a new career path that you've chosen. It is time to give, you know, birth to that. Now, for you, we have the summer card. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. So, I mean, we're 2 months away from summer. So just be patient as everything, you know, comes together for you. Now, in your environment, we have dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. So you need to let go. You need to watch out for chemicals and pesticides in your foods, your toothpaste, your drinks, whatever you put in your body and on it. Because that, you know, you could, if you don't want to go vegetarian or a pescatarian, then look into eating a clean diet. Because clean eating is, I have to start back eating clean. I'm going to tell you, I have to start back eating clean. So, eating clean is a game changer. It's a life changer. I'm going to tell you, like, it changed my life. It changed my child's life. You know, that was the first thing as far as a dietary change that I ever went on. And it was definitely a game changer. So, the more you start giving yourself clean, healthier food options, you and your mind, your physical body, your spiritual body, and your mental body is going to improve and benefit from that. Now, you've got some hopes and fears over here around some type of business venture or side hustle or this career. You need to trust and follow through on this new business idea or this career opportunity. You need to trust in it because it's definitely here for you the middle of April. Okay, it's shifting. I don't know if you're going to get a new promotion or be put up for this promotion, but something's coming. Now, the end of the month, we have this walk away card. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. Now, I don't know, this could be centered around this love life card that came up. So, if you're not If you've been struggling in a relationship and struggling with someone, then if this situation for you keeps, just being toxic or unhealthy, because we also have dietary change here, okay? If it's not healthy for you, then it might be time for you to walk away from it. You might be coming to that realization at the end of this month that, that this is just unhealthy for you and you don't need it in your life anymore. Now, if you are single and you don't have anyone in your life, then the unhealthy thoughts of maybe you not being able to find someone or attract someone, that could be the thing that you finally stop. And it could also too, when you start changing your diet, these negative thought forms could cease to exist. They could clear out of your life and not affect you anymore. But whatever negative and toxic harsh things that are going on in your environment, whether that's through people, places, or things, you are going to be leaving those things behind by the end of April. You will be walking away from them. It's like, you don't have any time for it. You don't have time to entertain it. It just no longer has room in your life. So you will be walking away from those things and once you start doing that, you're going to notice that those old toxic, unhealthy things will be replaced with new opportunities, with new people, and new abundance. Because we are rewarded by the universe for, things that we clear out and walk away from. So keep in mind again that I do not do reversals in this deck. Okay, so we've got a challenge here of self-reflection, and in the basis, limbo. So you have been, maybe in the past couple months, in limbo or feeling like you were stuck some way, shape, or form. Now, because you were feeling stuck, it's like this stuckness, okay, was necessary because it helped to change your perspective. You needed to see something in a different way. And that's why so we have the vortex, which is, that's the devil. Is that the devil? Or is that the tower? I think that's the tower. I'm confused because, it's got temptation down here on the bottom. But it looks like the tower because there's a whirlwind or a tornado, hurricane there in the water. So, alright, so for you this month, you are here at the center, the Page of Cups, with imagination. I will say this. Be careful not to overdo it on the either alcoholic beverages. Yeah, alcoholic beverages. Be careful not to drink too much this month, okay? But here you are. You have been through something, okay? You definitely have in the past couple months. You've been through something to where, well, it could be that you are coming out of this limbo, this hangman energy, because it's definitely in the base of your reading where at one point in time you definitely felt stuck or held back. Maybe you were uncertain about something, you didn't want to really let go of some type of situation, but you took a pause, or there was a pause put there by the universe, some way, shape, or form, to get you to look at something, to see something differently, okay? But now that you've gone through that, now it's like you've got a new set of eyes, Like you feel youthful, you feel childlike, you've received good news. This is definitely you here in front and center. Okay, but you have this challenge over here of this judgment card, this self-reflection. It's like there is self-reflection going on. There's reflection of the things you are reflecting on, the things that have happened. Like you feel this inner calling, this rebirth, this reckoning, this awakening, this absolution. So it's their calling, it's their beckoning, but you also too somewhat have your back toward it. So it's like, what information did you receive in the past that, because, yeah, so this is the Tower. So this is an intense and sudden change, a release, a painful loss, or a tragedy. Okay, there are two people here. So I don't know if you had some type of hiccup or some type of sudden change with someone, but maybe you gained a new perspective about this person, because here you are, like, you could have gained some new insight about this, to where now, because now you're up here, like, what you got to say now? What you gonna say now? It's almost like here your heart was in it, but now here it's like you got this bass in your throat. For me, when I have bass in my throat, it's because I'm a little hot on the inside. I'm a little angry, a little pissed off, whatever, okay? So it's like you may have felt like you were done wrong in the past, whatever this Tower situation is over here. So now it's like you got this little bit of bass of your throat. Now this is the middle of the month, okay? This is more so the beginning of April. So you could have discovered something or had an argument, a shake-up, blow-up. You could have even created this blow-up yourself, okay? Like you saw something or found something out, and it's like you put it out on the table, it creates a shake-up, and you're over here like, come on, let's get this party started. Like, I found this out, you did this, what the hell's this all about? Now it's like, you gonna say what? Because I'm ready. Now, you are standing up for yourself. You are feeling good and confident about whatever the heck this is. And you're going to be fair about it. But just know that I do feel like there's still something that's got to pan out in this situation. And it may take all month for this. But I would say, well, the first to the half of April. Because by the end of April, it's almost like you turned your back to it and you're finished with it, and now you're future thinking. Because here you definitely have your wits about you. You definitely have, where over here you might have been a little bit more naive to what went on in the past. This has caused you to mature and elevate. You remember that express your individuality card? When I said it's like you've matured, you've elevated, upgraded some way, shape, or form. There's been some type of upgrade for you, which has taken you out of this page energy, which is, not saying you're immature, but it is also saying immature. So it's like here you were like, in your 30s mindset, whereas because you've been through this, now you're over here in like this 40s or 50s mindset. So it's elevated you some way, shape, or form. I mean, she's got gray hair right here, So I don't know if this situation's taken a toll on you to where it's somewhat aged you because it's taken a toll on you. You know how that, it's like you see someone and they look like they're about 30, but then it's like they go through some shit and it's like, man, boy, it was like, what the heck where have you been? Damn, you look like you you've aged, you know, because of things happening, and they take this toll on us. So there's some type of toll here that this has taken on you. But I'm going to tell you that whatever toll this has taken on you, it looks good on you, because, I mean, like, this, look at this Queen of Swords. Like, she's very pretty. She's looking good. She's got her gray hair. Like, how she's carrying herself. She's got her shark behind her. You know, she's resilient. I will say that whatever has been brought to light for you, that's come to the surface, that whatever was in this vortex over here, it was heaven sent. Like, heaven has been trying to, heaven has definitely been trying to awaken or bring light to something for you. So you are definitely going to be seeing something this month, or you've already seen it. I will say that you've probably already seen it. Okay, let me flip this here over. Okay. So, you this month, with the moon card, you are. This is your card right here. You know, we just had a full moon. So, something could have been illuminated
and brought to the surface for you.
You know, this full moon could have brought up a bunch of shit. It could have highlighted and revealed something to you. Now, if you feel like, because I do see this moon card being associated also with this tower card over here. So you could have, you know, this full moon could be bringing about, it could be really working on your anxiety or your fears this month. And because of that, because we are water signs, you know, you're confused, or you're like your nerves have been torn up this month because of this. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that not all is as it seems. And then too, we're getting ready to have Mercury retrograde. So it's like, you know, I told one sign that I did a reading for earlier, you know, I said things are like left and right, and they're up and they're down. But when I pointed to the left and the right and up and down, but I did it ass backwards, because that's what my grandma would call it, ass backwards. So when I said left and right, I actually looked up and down, and then when I said, you know, up and down, I looked left and right. So I could say then the same thing that could apply here to you in your situation, because we've got Mercury retrograde coming up here around like the 21st, I think. So things could definitely feel like they're ass backwards. Plus, we just had this pink full moon, so things could have really been a little wonky or topsy-turvy. Just be aware of that. You do have, you know, the king of the ocean, this emperor over here in your environment, like outside of you. So there is order. Or, like, if this is someone that you are actually dealing with, then it's like they are sticking to their guns about something. They're very strict. It's an authority figure. They've got control. They're trying to keep control. So it's like maybe you are combative toward this person, especially if they're trying to establish dominancy or control over you and your life and whatever you got going on. And you're just like, I'm not trying to do all that. I want to do things my way. So I will say that there's there's 3 men in this reading. We've got the Emperor here. We've got the King of Wands here, King of Cups over here, and Knight of Cups. So 1, 2, 3. This is either 2 men or 3 men. Okay? So there's quite a few different people here. Now, if this is 1 man, then this is the main person you've got your eye on that you're dealing with. And they could be, they are emotionally mature, emotionally offering you things, and they are practical, and they are, taking action and going after you and pursuing you. But, this Emperor also is very strong within their structure and in themselves. So, that is like an authority figure. And for people like you and me, Scorpio, we tend to rebel against, this type of authority figure. So anyways, but there is a new beginning here. Whether this is you needing to strike off and dive in, like this mermaid here, or merman, because this does look, well, this actually looks like a merman. So, maybe you have fears that this person is going to dive into a new beginning and leave you behind. I don't know if that's the case, because it almost seems like they want to dive in and swim, because, where they're going is right to your direction. At the end of the month, we have this King of Wands energy of practicality. So, this could be in this month of April, of whether you're going to make this work with the man or not. You've got someone here that's protective, that's innovative, that's inspiring, magnetic, but also can be intense. And you're kind of like facing it face first, head on, with how are you going to make this work? So when I look at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the King of Cups. So endurance, proposals, calm, and understanding. It's like you've been on the defense because there was some type of,
there was some type of disruption over here with this Tower card. But, it could be that you had a shake-up with this person, and, you've had to stand up for yourself, fend for yourself, and you did. And because of that, they might be like, they might come and offer, something new to you. Like, especially if they were in the wrong and you feel like you were right. Well, it could be that they discover that maybe they were in the wrong, and they come in and they offer you something, which then creates this 6 of Swords energy for you of, leaving a hectic, chaotic situation, moving into smoother waters, and being more open and understanding to your needs and what you desire. So there is a judgment call that's to be made on whatever the dynamic of this relationship is in the month of April. So if you are in a relationship or have been in a relationship with this person, then, there's some type of shake-up, blow-up right here. Now, you kind of sort this out, but your fears are going to be, and your anxiety are going to be troubling you this month as you maneuver through the month, okay? Now, if you are a single Scorpio and you don't have, like, you don't have a male a sexual or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, whatever, then this could just be like the people that are the men that are around you. Like, this could be your boss, this could be your dad, okay? So you've had some type of blow up, shake up with this person, like the beginning of April, maybe even the end of March, which has now created, this change. And you guys are just having to work through the energies But just know that, you know, not all is as it seems, because you remember when I said things are up and down, they're left and right. It's like things are ass backwards right now because of, you know, all this planetary shit we got going on. So just be aware of that, okay? Don't be too hasty to make moves and just yet. All right, I'm going to start to clarify some of this. What is this Page of Cups here? Okay, so there was an good God. We've got the jackpot and then the unexpected income. So it's almost like there was an offer of something, of money, it seems like. Someone has definitely, some masculine that you have definitely been on their mind, that you've been interacting with here. Now, I don't know if they left. It's like they left one thing, because we've got change, thoughts, and unexpected income. So they brought you something. They've given you some type of upgrade or monetary, something money. All right, let's keep going. What is this Hangman energy? What can you tell me about this Hangman energy? See, look, this is the second time this daggone false person card came out. So, you and this person, you wanted something, you needed something, they wanted something, and they needed something. And it's like, how can the two of you play this out to benefit both of you? But also, too, how can you get what you want out of this situation? So, this masculine's been in despair about something. You may feel like either they, you know, stole something from you, and that's put you in a position where you've been having to like work your ass off, and you might have been getting paid, you know, pennies and nickels for the work that you were doing, but you've had the support of your community, a lot of people around you, a lot of people were watching this go down, and it's like, you know, this could have been either a lover, your boyfriend, or if this was like a boss or something, then, you know, they're watching. But it's like, I don't know if the two of you, because of like, with that thief card, you know, it's like the two of you are trying to play this situation to each other's individual needs. Okay, so it's like you both were trying to play your cards right. You had your poker face on, and somehow, some way, it looks like something may have blown up. Let's check this vortex card. What's this vortex card mean? See, look. So there was a winner in this situation, and one person feels like they were robbed. Okay, so it's like, and that's what caused, I feel like, this shakeup. Now, this could have happened 3 to 6 months ago. Yeah, there was a coming together with this masculine, and it's almost like whatever the dynamic here between you and this person, like, it's, you guys have been dealing with this for about 3 to 6 months now. And it's almost like you're stuck to it. Like, you can't get past whatever the hell happened, you know, 3 to 6 months ago. Whatever that was. So, it's still lingering. Like, one of you got what you wanted, and the other one got screwed. What is this Page of Swords energy here? Okay, so this man, this masculine that you're dealing with, you know, there's going to be a conversation going back and forth with this masculine. There's definitely a pathway opening up. You've got the support of people around you. You know, I feel like this masculine if you were the one that you feel like you were the one that got robbed here, like he got what he wanted, but you didn't exactly get what you wanted. Because remember that false person card? He could have, you may feel like you've been played for a fool or taken for a ride. He may have offered you something and you accepted it, but then he didn't follow through with it. And it could be around money, especially. It could be around him giving you money, especially if you've been over here, you've been struggling, while this man, he's been over here living well. I mean, he's not struggling, but you've been over here having to struggle, and that's affected you. Like, you know, you may have had to take on another job or a second job. You're having to work a lot. You're barely making ends meet, and it's exhausting, okay? While he, on the other hand, is fine and has plenty and, you know, could have helped you but hasn't. But maybe in this month he finally does come through and helps you. Alright, so what is this Queen of Swords here? Now I'm telling you, he could be over here at the middle of the month trying to, you know, woo you, make out with you, sleep with you, that sort of thing. So, alright, so the end of the month here, there's going to be some messages definitely going back and forth. And it could be with the people around you or this masculine. I feel like it's this masculine. You're going to have a lot of things, like, because we've got great fortune at the bottom of the deck. So you're going to have a lot of blessings coming to you from the universe. Now, whether that's the support of the people around you, but there's definitely people around you that are coming in to help you. This may be people from work, especially if you're taking on a new job this month because you're having to take on extra work to help support yourself. Then you've got a new community of people, you know, that you work with. And, you know, he is at the way back here in this very back watching. I don't know if my camera... So you see him he's way back there. That's that wealthy man. Because remember, he fell out right here. So he's at the very back. He's keeping tabs on you. He's watching. But he's seeing other people come up and help offer you stuff. Like, whether it's like, you know, this lady right here is like, look, I can help you do this and this. And you're like, okay. And then this man shows up and he's like, you know, I can go over here and do this and do this. And then there's someone else like, well, here, I can help do this. It's like people are coming together through either work or friends or at the store or just you're meeting people. You run into someone, you have a conversation, and they're giving you like ideas about stuff that you can do. And you just have like, and this is from the universe, you know, the universe is bringing people in to help you some way, shape, or form. Okay, you might be cutting this masculine out. Like, you know what? I'm tired of this because you're not doing anything but deceiving me and giving me lies. You're not helping me, which is what I need. And if you can't help me, then get the hell out of my life and quit and let me be. So it's like, here you are trying to do everything you can to get your shit together, and people are coming in. Like, the universe is sending you people left and right. Okay, so. And he's back there watching. So just be, you know, just know he's watching you. Alright, what is this moon card here? You might have fear and anxiety around how you're going to be able to do this. So either, so if this masculine, he might actually, if he lived with you, he might actually be moving out this month. Or if you live with him, you might actually be moving out of his house this month and moving somewhere else. But regardless, there is a change here. A big change. Now, this could be, you know, changes around your house, your living status.
Lord. I don't like these cards. Anyways, okay. So, there is a pathway. You could be definitely leaving this masculine behind. For sure. There's a pathway opening up to you. If you are deciding in this month to walk away from this masculine and leave his ass for good, then just know that this is going to be something that's going to take you like a year to get away from or to get out of. It could take up to a year because the pathway card is here, and this card literally means it takes a year. The timing behind this card. So if you're married to them, you know, you got to go through like a year of separation. Or if you are moving, but it's like you've been with them for a while, so it's like it takes a year to, you know, get your life ripped out of theirs, so to speak, if that makes sense. But this masculine, though, he's not going to let you go. So you are the apple of his eye. Even if he don't tell you that, you are the apple of his eye. He's definitely going to be watching you. So anyways, what can you tell me? Shit. All kind of cards flipped out. I just don't know if I could believe everything this masculine said. Anyways, okay, what can you tell me about this masculine? He's definitely a lover of yours. Did you two... It's almost like... I think he enjoyed... Like, there's a living room... There's a room somewhere where you and him have spent quite a bit of time. He's definitely thinking about you, for sure. Is it going to take the courts to make him pay you, or pay out, or a negotiator, or a mediator, or something? It's going to take that to make him come off this money? Or he's getting money left, he's getting money from, you know, wherever. But it's almost like he's not trying to tell you, or help give you anything. I don't know what the hell this is trying to say about this man. But anyways, I would say that this masculine here is a lover of yours, some way, shape, or form. Alright, what is this King of Wands energy here? There he is, thinking about you. And you know what? That song, this song right here, Baby Come Back, Player. Oh my gosh. So that's on my phone. I guess that's the group, Player. Baby Come Back. So King of Wands can be a player. So, you know, maybe he's trying to play you, or he is a player, and maybe you're just done with his player ways or player tendencies or something, because he's definitely playing. You know, that false card came out 2 times. So it's like, you know, he's definitely thinking about you. He's concerned over something. I assume then that something ended between you and him, and you are definitely on his mind and not wanting to let you go. Anyways, alright. Let's go over now to the Angel Answers reading. I don't know what you, I don't know the dynamic here, but there's definitely a masculine here that I feel like they really have their own agenda, and that's really all they care about. So I would just be, whether this is for real, like your boyfriend, or if this is just your boss you're dealing with, you know, they have player tendencies. They are thinking about what's best for them, how can they maneuver or use it to their own, you know, they've got their own agenda. How do you fit into that? And then how are they going to get what they want? So just be, cautious around that, okay? So go ahead and think on the question you have. All right, angel answers. I'm looking for a 1-card message. What messages do you have for Scorpio in the month of April? The card, no need to worry, just flipped out. You might need to knock on heaven's door this month. No. I don't know what you were asking, but it's a big time no. Okay. So, there's another no and a wait. It's complete. It's up to you. Take action. So, you need to remain positive, listen to your intuition, and compromise. So, you got a huge no here. Okay? I don't know what you asked, but the answer is no. And then and maybe you tried, you know what, you may have asked that question before and it was a no. And then you went knocking on that door again and now it's definitely a no. So whatever that means for you, you need to take action in some way, shape, or form to accommodate this no. Whatever that means. There is going to be some type of compromise and fairness in this situation. The fairness and the compromise even appeared in the Oceanic Tarot. So be fair in this and listen to your intuition and follow it and remain positive. All right, Scorpio. That is all I have for you. If you like the reading, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up or a like. I did post an oracle reading by the Blessed Bee Tarot that I clarified using the Halloween oracle. Is on my channel if you would like to check that reading out. I do those things over on Facebook if you would like to follow me over there. That's the style of reading that I do there. So if this is where I leave you, I'll see you again here next month. Take care. Namaste.